All right. I believe we are live here. So, getting ready for market open. It's 9:26 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I'm just kind of getting things situated here. All right. So, we got some cool capabilities with this streaming here. And I'm just getting together. See, I can transition here to this. And there you go. Got that there. We'll transition back. Okay. Cool. So, let me just go to YouTube and make sure that this thing is on. But yeah, we're just getting ready for the open. And we'll go through some of our pre-market prep. We're pretty much in a balanced range here with the market, the ES, the NQ. And I'm going to be focusing on today holding out for the moves. So, what I mean by that is getting in some of these longer or bigger time frame trades using the hourly and the 15-minute. I've found really helps work for me. I've done a lot of scalping. That's great too. But one thing I've realized is sometimes if I zoom out and just hold out the trade, I make a lot more money. In fact, Monday, I had a trade, $1,600 on one contract ES. It was like 30 handles. 30 handles. So that was pretty awesome. And it was a lot less work because I was in one trade, So that was cool. Okay. Okay. All right, stream is working. I'm just looking here on my YouTube. So, cool. Very cool. Well, market's about to open. Let me go ahead and switch us over to my chart here. Hopefully my video is not frozen there. Let me fix that real quick. Okay. And market's open here. All right. Okay, I'm seeing here the video is frozen on this end. Let me try to fix that here. All right. Okay, hopefully it should be good now. Awesome. All right, so this is going to be my trade screen. the other screen we saw before is my my other charts that I'm looking at on TD Ameritrade. This is going to be the screen that we trade from, so I might just leave it on here. I've got it on the hourly on ES. And as you can see, we are pretty much in range from yesterday. We've got this low down here, 45.74. That is a weak low because of how we bounced from it. But we are really needing to pull back. We're really in a balance area. So we'll see what this market does. Okay. Okay, I think this stream thing is working out pretty well. Sorry, I'm still kind of new at this. But, you know, I figured this is better than recording and then uploading later. I could just stream live and that's good. So, okay. So I've got, as you saw on the other screen, I'm gonna keep it on this screen, I think, but the other screen, you know, we have 15-minute charts. Here we have the hourly, just to kind of zoom out a little bit. And on the other screen that I was showing before, I have the ES, NQ, Dow Jones, Russell is actually catching a bid, gold and crude oil is catching a bid. So hopefully, if we get down below this low and can hold there, this would be a good short. If we look on the daily, we're just kind of in need of a pullback. We've had quite a rally the past several days. Yeah, see here, see this daily chart? You know, for ES, been breaking out, breaking out, breaking out here, and then we're getting a nice little balance area pullback. That's why this low from yesterday could be a nice bounce. That would assume pretty secure, unless it isn't, right? Unless it. So we're gonna be watching that area for ES. Let me see it. Let me see what the 5 minutes doing. Just to keep it a little more entertaining. Okay. Let me post this in my group. So anyway, like I said, what I'm focusing on is going to be holding for the move, getting these big moves. The past several days when I've been doing that, it's been a lot less work, a lot less stress, and a lot more profits. It's really nice when you can just hold for a move, trail up that stop, zoom out on the charts. You don't have to stress because you're locked in profit. Different methods, you know. I like scalping. It can just be stressful sometimes. And then when it moves on the ES 30 handles, on the NQ 100, you know, 150 handles, you're like, man, you know. So it's 6 minutes after the market opened. We are chilling. We are chilling. The NQ is down by yesterday's low. Okay. The NQ might have some relative weakness here. If we look on our hourly chart, we can see this is our ES, our NQ. Crude oil is kind of breaking out, so we could trade crude oil today. Came down quite a bit at yesterday's open, so it's retracing some of that. Same thing on NQ. This weak low. Remember we were talking about that a second ago as an area that could bounce. So we're just chilling. If you're watching this recording after the fact, I mean, if you want to see us enter a trade, you might have to skip forward 30 minutes or so. But, you know, that's it. We're just chilling. A couple good trades a day, get a good runner. NQ, we're at this, this previous low, this low of yesterday. ES, we're still about 10 points away from yesterday's low. Oh, my charts are frozen on TD Ameritrade. I think it's this streaming software. It's slowing up my computer. Oh. Yeah, my charts are a little frozen. At least on my other screen. Computer's a little bit laggy with the streaming. We've got 15-minute on our other screen. Yep, it is a pretty secure low. Pretty secure low. Let me, okay. My TLS is frozen. This is the sacrifice I'm making for you, the stream. It's sending me alerts saying it's performing slowly. Yep, yes it is. So is NinjaTrader probably. Again, we're sticking to our narrative of a balanced day. We're going to assume these lows are secure. We haven't quite reached those lows yet. NQ has. NQ. All right. NQ has breached the lows. ES has not. Maybe I can get real-time TOS charts on my phone here. So my computer is a bit slow. NQ showing some relative weakness though. Okay. I don't know if I was short. I might get a good bounce here. NQ could be a little bit overextended. Right? I don't know if it will hold below that low. Let's look at the daily for NQ. Yeah. Same kind of thing as ES. You know, will it really go below and erase this breakout? Or will it kind of balance in there? I like typically to do trend following trades rather than trend reversal trades. We might get a little bit of reversal here. ES kind of around 85 area. ES still has got a ways to go to touch that poor low from yesterday. Okay. ES is looking kind of weak to the downside. We might be looking to enter a long here. Okay. ES looks a little bit ES is moving down again. Let's zoom out. Just being patient here, guys. Again, When I typically like trend continuation trades, trend reversals, you just gotta be a little careful with, a little more patient with, really get those signs of reversal. But I would not do a short here. ES looks like it wants to bounce. NQ's got a little bit of strength to the downside. It did make a lower low, so it might not be happening quite yet. I'm looking on my phone here because my TOS charts, well, my TOS charts are working, they're just slow. They're not exactly up to date. The Dow is bouncing. NQ's got some relative weakness. So for longs, I don't know if I would go with NQ because it's relatively, compared to the other indices, showing weakness, right? So I might go for the long on ES because the Dow is bouncing. The ES has a little bit of relative strength, still holding above yesterday's low, whereas the NQ is below yesterday's low. Right? Let's look on the hourly. See how yesterday we on the hourly, so this 50 EMA level has been pretty solid on the hourly for ES. And you see how it breached it yesterday, came all the way down yesterday, didn't fill the gap back down to here, and then wicked right back and bounced within back range above the 50 EMA hourly. Very cool. So I'm assuming that's pretty secure. If TOS will let me load my other charts, I can see our internals. Should be nice to see internals. I want it to make a higher low, and then we'll be looking to get in. Oh, internals on ES look pretty positive, or neutral, pretty much neutral. Pretty much neutral internals, which shows me that we don't have a lot of strength to break that previous low of yesterday. Oh, my charts are freaking slow. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's get in. Let's find a place here. This is a good little entry on the 3-minute.
Order submitted. Order filled.
Okay, let's zoom back out to the 15. We are in trade. We are in trade. Maybe a little bit early, but I'd like to see. I don't think we'll. Really carry below that low on the 15. Maybe a little bit early to get in. But I don't think we're going to really break down much lower. We got a little double bottom on the NQ 15 minute. The Russell is taking off. The Russell is taking off. Dow is taking off. Double bottom on the NQ. Right? If we look here, NQ. Double bottom there, right at that level. Yesterday's low. Come on, ES. Just have to be a little patient with it. Okay. I don't think it's going to make a new low, but if it does, we'll re-enter at a better point later. I'm risking 9 handles on this trade. So my stop is at 80.75. My entry is at 89.75. Maybe I should put it one tick lower, because that would be the new low. Ah, geez, Ninja. One tick lower. So if it makes a new low, we're out. But it's looking like it's weakening. To the downside, at least. The downside is getting weaker. That's what I meant when I said weakening. It's not weakening that it's going lower, it's the strength of the move down is getting weaker. Russell is climbing. I'm looking at my phone here for TLS charts because they're kind of slow on my other screen. Okay, so getting in up here, you know, not the best entry, but we're holding these trades for the move. We're playing the pattern here. Would have liked a better entry, but maybe around 80, 40, 45, 80, because we knew that 80 would be support. It is what it is. It is what it is. When you zoom out on these 15-minute and hourly charts, it's a lot less stressful. Look at like if we look at the 1 minute chart, we'd probably be pretty stressed. I won't flip it to the 1 minute, but I wish I had bought down at 80. It's just we didn't have any signs of reversal at that point. So, you know, we could always do better. I'm not perfect, but we're only down 3 handles. So we'll see what it does. I'm sized to where, you know, it's okay. Like I'm not worried about it. That's the most important thing. We can play what the chart's telling us, so we don't have to worry about the size of the stop. That's where a lot of newer traders mess up on. They size too big, and then when they're sized to the point where their stop is going to bother them, like if they get stopped out, they're like really mad because they lost too much money. It's like, you should have been okay with losing that stop. I think we're in a healthy position right here. Just wish my entry was a little bit lower, but it's all good. I think our next 15-minute candle will fail to make a new low. And we will be heading back into the range. Because right now, you see here, we're at the bottom of the range. We're near the bottom of the range. So here we're coming up back to break even. Momentum is shifting us up a little bit, coming up back to break even. Once we clear a few handles, we'll move the stop up to lock in maybe 1 tick of profit, and then we can just let it run. That's the ideal scenario. But it looks like everything is bouncing here. NQ would have been a nice catch on that double bottom. If I show you NQ here. Beautiful double bottom on NQ. You see, it was looking relatively weak before, and it was. NQ tends to make more dramatic movements. It's sometimes a little bit harder to handle. But you can see, you know, because we did breach this yesterday's low, but we're failing to hold it. We're failing to hold below it. So NQ made a nice bottom there. Yeah, there's no way the next 15-minute candle is making a new low. I mean, if it does, it does, you know, but we're gonna climb. New 15-minute candle. And you notice here my P&L ticker is in points or handles. So I don't even know the price of it, but yep. You see, we just gotta be patient. We just gotta be. Whoa! Whoa, that came out of nowhere. Wow. Wow. Okay, well, we'll look for a better entry. We got stopped out of that one. Wow. That freaking shot down. My TOS charts didn't even catch that. The TOS charts are still behind. Wow. Okay, well, we will look for signs of reversal around this low, yesterday's low, and try it again. Or we will, if it really breaks, then that'll be a good short opportunity. That was wild. See how it just came down like that? That was wild. That surprised me. I was not expecting it to make a new low, the way the price action was behaving. That's wild. Well, we might be getting a better entry. Yep, we're coming down to test yesterday's low. Coming down to test yesterday's low. Oh my goodness. Crude oil and gold are kind of topping out, so we shall see. Wow. We'll look for signs of reversal here. Flip to the 5. Flip to the 5-minute. And this level is very important. We've got to, if we don't break below it with strength, then this is a good bounce back into balance. And internals do not support us breaking below with strength. If I look at the vol, VOL SPD, ADSPD, advancing declining is at advancing declining did flip negative. We're at negative 26 on the advanced decline line. It's very hard sometimes for advanced decline to hold below 0 once it's positive. So we'll see how this plays out. You know, we've got all day. It's 10:05, half hour after open. So yeah, we lost about 9 handles on that stop out, but our winners, you know, could run 20 to 30 handles. So especially if we catch it. I might zoom into the 3-minute on this. just to be able to see how we're treating this low. Maybe come down, test it again. But yeah, that was a sudden flush on the candle there. That candle dropped, yeah, about 10 handles in one, 12 handles in one candle. 14, 15 actually. Okay. Hey, I should have said this in the beginning of the stream, but you know, if you're enjoying this stream, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to the channel. And hey, check out Apex Trader Funding too. That's the link in the description. So I trade with them. That's the account I'm trading on right now. It's a funded account by Apex Trader Funding, which is nice because it essentially eliminates the biggest risk of trading, which is losing my money, right? So it's nice to not have to worry about that downside of losing my money while still maintaining the upside of when I make money in the markets, I make money. But if I lose their money, it's like $80 to reset the account, which is way better than losing thousands. So really a no-brainer in my opinion. You know, it's a 90-10 split between the profits. So I keep 90, they keep 10. And that's the best deal you're going to get from any of these funding companies. And most of them are 80-20 or even 60-40. So you can go to Apex Trader Funding. Link is in the description here. There's also a coupon code for 50% off all the funded accounts through today. March 31st is the last day of it. So you could check that out and save some money on trying out a funded account. Okay, we're coming down here to test this low again. I don't think we're going to break. NQ has a huge wick on the 15. NQ has a big wick on that low. It's on the 15 minute, you can see. Big wick. So sellers are not very strong here for me. Just gotta be patient. We came within one tick of that yesterday's low. Or no, one handle. One handle of yesterday's low. Let's look to the 5 and the 3 for entry. I don't like reversal trades as much. It's a little bit riskier than a trend continuation trade. We just got to really look for those signs of reversal. It's coming down to test it. This is also, wow, yesterday's low also lands right on, I don't know if you see this here where it says S1. That is a pivot point support. Pivot point support is also where we're bouncing off of. Anyway. I'm testing yesterday's low. This is the area to watch here, guys. If we can get a good bounce trade back into range and hold it, be patient with it, trail the stop. I mean, we can catch 30 freaking handles. Be done for the day off of one trade. That's what happened Monday. It might be good to enter a long down here because it's low risk, because we can put our stop just below. You know what I mean? We can put our stop just below this low. Oh yeah. Here comes the reversal. But we could put our stop like right here below the low. You know, and then it becomes, you know, we don't have a whole lot of confirmation because we haven't bounced quite yet, but it's a low risk, high reward potential because we're entering kind of near where we think the bottom is and placing our stop just below it. So it's if it does bounce, we get a high reward. If it continues and breaks this low, then our stop might only be a few handles. So we're just dancing around this area. This is a 3-minute chart. I want to see if it is going to come lower, and then I might enter and place the stop, down here. 74.25, I believe, was yesterday's low. $74.75. So we can, we could place our stop like. Oh my gosh, this thing's probably gonna break on the 3-minute. Let's zoom out to the 5-minute. NQ is wicking up, I think. My charts are slow up here. Let me check my TOS on my phone. The sacrifices I make for the stream. It's all good. Oh, NQ has a huge wick on the 15-minute. There's no way NQ is going lower. Okay, here we go, new 5-minute candle. Come on, I'd like it, oh, we're breaking out a little bit on the 3. I'd like it to see if it comes down a little bit, okay. This is kind of hard to try to catch entries. NQ's got a little bit of weakness happening on this new 15-minute candle. Now we're just looking for a place to enter. I want to enter along here. NQ. We just want to be a little patient because it's probably gonna flirt down a little bit, and then look at that huge wick. Huge rejection on the NQ 15-minute. Yeah, it's gonna, see what I said, it's gonna flirt with us coming down a little bit, but I don't think it's gonna have a lot of strength going much lower. we can maybe even place a buy order for half size. It can be hard to catch reversals. Oop. We gotta be patient. We gotta be patient, patiently waiting. Dow is heading lower. It's all about this level right here. Let me go ahead and get in with half size. That way I'm in, and then I can add some size later, you know? And I can, okay, I can put my stop. So I'm in with half size. I can put my stop 1 tick, maybe 2 ticks below yesterday's low. So it's a relatively low risk trade. I'm in small, and yeah, I'm risking what, 6 handles? Yes. Okay. Coming up a little bit on the 5. Okay. Once we get a little bit of clearance, I'll add another contract. You know, we got a good entry there at 80. I got my stop in. I'm gonna run the bathroom real quick, and I'll be right back. So if it stops me out, you'll know. All right, how are we looking? We're looking pretty good. Let's get some water here. All right, it's looking pretty good. Oh, NQ's coming up. NQ's coming up. That's good. That's a good sign. Got relative strength in the NQ. We'll look at 15. Fifteen minutes looking good. Okay. NQ's coming up nice. add another contract soon. But again, we gotta let it reverse a little more. See what I mean by NQ? Wow. We could have got an NQ. It just whips around a little more. Come on, ES. It's gonna test our patience today. It's where you just want to flip to the hourly and be nice if we can get one of these moves. It's gonna test that low again. But look, I mean, look at this low yesterday. We came like one handle or one tick, maybe two ticks. I think it was 74, 75. Yeah, two ticks short of it yet, just now. We could come down and test it. My stop is one tick below it. But that shows you, in my opinion, look, market could very well break that low, and then we'll know, you know, okay, momentum's heading down. But with these moves coming within two ticks of the low, it shows me that that low is pretty secure. Hey, but we could get a better entry for our second contract down here. And then it really becomes a low risk, right? Because my stop's only a couple handles away. It can't do it. It can't make that low. Patience, baby. Patience pays. Patience pays. Look at this 3 minute. You've got a little upward slope here. It's not the cleanest, but got a little upward slope action there. Let's see if we can get a good entry for our second contract. This is much different than my scalping videos. Scalping videos, I'd be in and out of all of this. The thing is, it's just, I think, more stressful. You don't want to trade stressed. Okay, coming down. Let's see if it makes the new low. Then we'll have some information. If it stops us out, oh well, we're in half size. We're in half size with a 6 handle stop. We lost 9 handles on the last stop with full size, which was fine. So, you know, we're not risking big here on this reversal. Look at that. Oh my gosh, these freaking market makers. It came within a tick. One tick of yesterday's low. We got 2 ticks away from yesterday's low here. 1 tick away from yesterday's low. This blue line, if you can't tell, is yesterday's low. Oh my gosh. This is pure day time frame traders and market makers and algos. This is not other time frame traders. If you've read any of Jim Dalton's work on Market Profile, you want to follow. You can tell when there's other time frame traders, meaning funds that are buying long-term long-term positions that are pouring in. This is day time frame traders because they are respecting yesterday's low so well. Now look, it could very well break. I'm not saying it can't break. That's one of Mark Douglas's rules. The market can do whatever it wants, right? Every moment in the market is unique, but but if we're respecting that within a tick, I might look for a place to buy again. Okay, I bought my second contract. Now we're going to zoom out to not be... Oh, look at that. Now if it can really take off, that would be nice. So that way we can move our stop up past break even and chill. Again, this is a reversal trade. Look, reversals are a little bit riskier because you can't always time it, right? But we've got our stop in place. We're okay with the stop. Oh my gosh, this 15-minute is gonna... One tick of yesterday's low. The NQ failed to make a new low on the 15-minute chart. NQ. This would be nice if we can get a balance back into range. NQ flirting with that level. It's a big level, I'm telling you guys. Okay. Now, if we can get a few handles of clearance and upward movement, then we can roll up our stop and let it run. Let it run, baby. It's hard to time a reversal, but with a little bit of patience here, we can get her done. Look at that, beautiful. It can come down and stop me out, and I'd be okay with that. You have to be okay emotionally, and that's one thing that I have struggled with in the not too distant past, but I've cleared myself, refreshed myself, and you just gotta trade you gotta play the game. You can't... Oh, beautiful, beautiful. Now let's not get out too soon. Let's not roll up this stop too soon. I'm talking to myself. Let's let it reverse. This new 15-minute candle, 10:30 a.m. 10:30 a.m. is a beautiful time for reversal. There's some statistics that within the first hour of the day, of the open, 9:30 to 10:30, it'll usually establish the range for the day. It's like, I forget, it's like 70% of the time or something like that. Where if it hits a low before 10:30, and it'll kind of like establish that range. It's just some stats out there. Opening balance, I think is what it's called. So anyway, 10:30 a.m. is a great time for a reversal of the day. But what I was telling myself is, let's not roll up the stop too soon. Like, we're only 2.5 handles in the clear. Let's let it go more. Let's let it go more before we roll up this stop, because I got some confidence in this. It's just gonna move a little slow. But This is a good entry. 79.75 on the ES. Let's look at NQ. NQ picking up. This is going to be, I think. Oh, it's a little bit slow to pick up, but it's looking. I mean, it's looking like we could have a good trade. Yeah, baby. Play the charts, the bigger time frames. I've been killing it, let me tell you guys. This is why I wanted us live stream today. The past few days I've been killing it on these bigger time frames. It's just so much clearer, easier to see than looking on the 1 minute, you know. It's less stressful. Less stressful, that's for sure. I want it to clear some more. Oh yeah, baby. I want it to clear some more before rolling up this stop, because this is, I want to sink my teeth into this. Oh yeah, baby. We got 5 handles. We're rolling up the stop to a couple ticks. Boom, now we have a stress-free trade where we've locked in profits. We've locked in 2 ticks because we still want to give it some breathing room. Oh my goodness. Look at her go, guys. Look at her go. I might lock in maybe a handle or 2. Locked in a handle because I still want to give it room, even though I would like to take some profits at 7 handles. That's good profits. I think that this has the potential to really run, and so I don't want to choke it, you know. So look at that. We can sit back. We've got a guaranteed profit, and we can just let her go. Just let her go. NQ is picking up nice. I would love this to be a 20 or 30 handle runner. That would be fantastic, and we could be done for the day after that. All right, 1 trade. It'll of course erase our stop out from earlier. NQ is picking up 1030 reversal. I'm telling you guys, I feel like a genius right now. I don't always feel this way, believe me. Trading can be very difficult, but right now I feel very good, and I'm very glad that this is being live streamed. 9 handles, 10 handles. Let's freaking go, baby. Let's freaking go. We've already erased our stop out. Let's bring this stop up just a little. I don't want to choke it. I don't want to choke it. So let's let her run. But we're up good. NQ is reversing big time. This is gonna run. Erase our stop out, get maybe 10, 20 handles on top of that. Done for the day, man. 1 good trade. That's all you need, Mike Bellafury says. 1 good trade, 1 good trade, 1 good trade. And that's why I like these bigger time frames, is you can get 1 good trade and just be done, right? Because your 1 good trade will be a lot of money. I think my stop is in a good spot locationally on the chart, right? Right below that. Locked in 1.5 handles there with the stop. I'm gonna send a screenshot of this to my group here. Oh, what is it doing? Let's freaking go, ES. I will sit in this trade all day. You can just run 50 handles. Don't stop me out. Don't get me out of here, ES. Freaking run. Patience pays. Patience pays. Okay. Don't go down on me now. If it gets us out, it's a good trade nonetheless. But we'd really like to see a good run. This hourly candle. See, that low was secure. We followed our plan, man. Oh, this hourly candle has got to freaking jump. I mean, look at that on the hourly. It doesn't get... An orangutan would catch this trade. Look at this hourly. Freaking wick on the hourly yesterday. Freaking wick on the hourly today. Touched within one tick of that low. Beautiful. Beautiful execution. I'm proud of myself. And you know, a lot of times us guys that like to win, we are not proud of ourselves often. We're usually hard on ourselves. It's good to be proud of yourself sometimes. Anyway, I'm talking a lot because I'm excited, I guess. If this next candle doesn't freaking shoot to the moon. Alright, anyway. I'm seeing there's 4 people watching. If you can put in the chat, there's a chat here. I haven't done this before. It's nice when you got your stop rolled up like this, you just have no stress. I can walk away, I can go on a run. I want this thing to freaking jump more. We were up like 9 handles before, so to get stopped out at 1.5 handles would be okay, but not ideal. I really want to catch the move. But if we don't catch the full move, we can freaking enter again. It's not going lower, I don't think, today. It's not going to make a new low. I don't want to choke it. It's gonna go. Let's see what the NQs are doing. NQs are holding. Looks pretty much the same as ES. Oh, come on, ES. If it gets us out, we'll look for a spot to enter again. It's gonna go higher today. I mean, I think it's gonna be balancing back into range. But if we can get this and hold it the whole afternoon, well, it's only 10:42. We've got plenty of time left in the day. But if we can get this thing to go back up to the upper end of the range, chase the stop. What's our 5 minute doing? Oh yeah, look at that 5 minute. 5 minute looks pretty good. That's a good location for our stop right there on the 5 minute. Once this 5 minute breaches this high, I'd like to move up my stop maybe to around 84, 83. But this was a good trade, well executed, well planned, well analyzed. So we're in a good trade right now. We just gotta be patient with it. Let our winners, what's the saying? Let your winners run, cut your losers short. So that previous trade I entered that I got stopped out on was the right idea, just entered too early and entered too high. Because we were coming down to test this yesterday's low. It just looked like we were gonna stop short of it and bounce earlier. Come on, 5 minute. One good runner is all it takes. I like the way this 5 minute chart's looking. Yeah, it's gonna take, it looks like it wants to take off on this 5 minute. It might balance a little bit and then shoot up. Look at this. Oh yeah, baby. Heck yeah. And stop up to 82. Heck yeah, 10 handles, baby. 10 freaking handles. Let's go. Oh, yes. 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 This is what we were looking for, guys. Beautiful trade. Beautiful reversal. Beautiful. Just beautiful. I don't want to choke it. Oh my goodness. Beautiful. 14 handles. Beautiful. Just beautiful. We're breaking through all the EMAs on the 15 minute. Breaking through EMAs on the 15 minute, baby. Let's freaking go. I might roll this stop up to the bottom of the 15 minute candle. Right? Which would be around there on the 5 minute. I'd say that's a good spot. I'd say that's a good spot for our stop. Maybe a little bit higher, just because we can get like the bottom of maybe 85. Yeah, 85 would be good. Lock in about 5 handles in 1 tick. Let her run. Let's let her run. We've already got profit. We've already locked in good profit. So we don't want to roll up the stop too soon. I've learned this the hard way of getting out too soon and choking the stop. Beautiful trade. Beautiful trade. This is all I'm going to need for this. I'm going to end this broadcast after this trade is finished. It might, maybe not even, because it might just keep going and I'll just slowly trail it and freaking ride it up all day. It's a beautiful reversal. Beautiful reversal. We caught it, guys. You notice how the whole time, I always like to note, and I keep a trading journal as you should. You always like to note things you do well when you're doing well, right? So it's not just things we do bad when we do bad, but also things we do well when we do well, right? Things I did well today, very patient, very no stress, waiting for the move to happen, paying attention to the chart. They're buying, some of our other groups, scalpers are going to be buying this next pullback. So we're going to let it pull back and let it ride. And then on the next launch, we'll move our stop back up. But, I mean, you see here on the 15 minute, we're breaking through resistance. This is all you need. You know how many scalps it would take to catch 12 handles? ES? A lot of scalps. But yes, so, maybe this is me talking to myself a little bit, but things we did well. Patient, understanding our levels, not emotional. Execution. Focusing on execution. They're buying the next pullback. We could raise it a couple ticks to be at the base of this breakout on the 5. Base of the breakout is where our stops is. We've locked in almost 6 handles, 5 handles and 3 ticks of profit, which is a killer profit nonetheless. Full size, 2 contracts. This is a great trade. We're not letting this one go. We are just gonna sit tight. Reminiscences of a Stock Operator. Have you guys ever read that book? He talks about sitting tight in his trades. He said he's like made more. I think he said he's like made more by sitting tight than being right. So he's not right away, but he sits tight in it. It's taken me a while to learn, but beautiful reversal. I'm probably annoying. I'm probably talking too much, but when I watch this back, but it's exciting. This is what we love to do. We love good trading. How cool is it to make one good trade and just be done? So cool. So much less stressful than freaking trying to make 30 trades a day and pay a lot less commissions too. This is one I could be done right. If I exited right now, I could be done. But I probably will be done after this trade. But I just want to obviously let her run. Maybe I could raise it to, no, I'm not going to raise it quite yet. 13 handles ES. 13 handles ES, man, that'll make you a career. I mean, there's scalpers that shoot for like 4 handles ES in a day. So we're trading with, two contracts here, but I mean, you imagine this size. So this is On 2 mini contracts, just to give you an idea of our profits right now, this is a $1,300 trade right now, on 2 mini contracts. So figure $650 per contract we're at right now. Look at this, 15 handles. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Wow, I'm so glad this is caught on stream. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful candles. We're gonna move this stop up a little bit to the top of these candles. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. We maybe could take profit around, maybe we could take half of our profits around 4,600, because that'll be an area of interest, right? So maybe we can take half of our profits around 2 ticks short of 4,600. That might be a good idea. 16 handles. This is beautiful. Absolutely. Move our stop up. Yeah, this area, 4,600 up here, you can tell it's going to be resistance. Oh my gosh, this is a beautiful trade, man. Such a beautiful trade. Just to give you an idea, two mini contracts were up $1,600. So that'll make you a day. Maybe to be conservative, we'll put this take profit 1 tick lower. 445.99.25. The charts are just screaming. So yeah, I think this will be a good day if we take half profits up here, and then I'll move the stop up aggressively for the runner. We'll just have one contract running, and I think that I'll call it a day. Yeah, you hit a little bit of resistance right here on the 200 EMA. Things don't just go straight up. I could move this up like 2 ticks. Well, if we get stopped out now, we've locked in about 10 handles. So, you know, that would be good. Oh boy. Here we go. Let's see if it gets us out. Still a great, I mean, you can't complain with that. Oh, got us out. Got us out. Well, that was a great trade. So can't complain with that. We're obviously profitable for the day. So, all right, good deal. Well, I think that's a good spot to end the stream. So it's 11:03 a.m. right now. I am going to go for a walk. Probably take the lunchtime hour off, and then maybe get a couple good trades in the afternoon. So thanks for watching, and you know, this was really great. So make sure to like, comment, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you guys next time.